Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
You right, man. You right. What's poppin', man?
What's that?
Man, Wochee, man.
What it do?
We gonna change the plans, man. How you doing,
Change
man?
the plans, man. It's finally, bro. You
Man.
know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, bro. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
complain at all. Me.
Straight up, man. I want to say this. When when we initially pulled up, and I came across so you could see my face, I ran across you at South by Southwest. Had to be about 4 or 5 years ago, and I said, left
Nigga,
hand.
longer than 4 or 5 years
Probably
ago. That's probably 10, 15 years ago.
A long time ago.
Cause I ain't been to South by Southwest and
So it probably like 6. I'm gonna say 5 to 6 at the most.
longer than that. That was way before COVID, way before my dad.
Man, I'm
died.
telling you, I started doing this in 16.
The only South by Southwest I ever went to was when the baby was out there in a pamper.
I was
That gotta
there.
be longer than 5 years
Man,
ago.
it had to be 17. I interviewed the baby. I was
Oh
there.
yeah, well,
I was,
maybe so. Maybe
I'm
my
telling you, cause y'all was in the same area, and then I interviewed him. I got pictures with him and everything, so it had to be 17 or 16. And then I seen you, and I said, "Wochee." I was like, Lafayette orders. You like, oh, man, I'm from Carencro.
Right.
Like that. I'm like, oh, cause I mean, it's a distinction between the two.
Right.
But you let it be known that nigga, I'm from Carencro.
Yeah, I represent that fool all day, every
Man,
day.
talk to us, man.
Exit 726, Backstreet, baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exit 4, tough stuffs, man, you know?
Yeah. So Carencro. I know Lafayette. We know Carencro. All these Bro Bridge, Church Point, all these places around. What's so special about Carencro? How was it like being from Carencro?
I mean, we the toughest, man. In my mind, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, bro. We different, man. We be, you know what I'm saying? We got our own lingo. The girls like us, you know what I'm saying? We was always cool, like in sports. Well, I ain't gonna say sports, but football for sure. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the, you know what I'm saying, the older dudes and the OGs from, you know what I'm saying, Carencro really put it down, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we had our own club, Boost Out on Sundays. You hear me? And our little, you know what I'm saying, other little stuffs around the city, but the more notable, you know what I'm saying, places to go to was Lafayette. And the clubs out there, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it just came from fighting and niggas feud, you know what I'm saying? Lafayette Carencro. They just put a name out there for us and it just always been, you know what I'm saying, just that type of thing. I mean, it's still love because all our mamas and daddies and my mom, you know, I mean, they really got people from born and raised Carencro. I was born and raised Carencro, but my mom and dad are from Lafayette.
But what's the real difference?
I mean, I don't feel I don't know. It's just, we Carencro, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We want to be known, we from Carencro because you got to think about it, Lafayette, then you got Carencro, you know what I'm saying? We got our own phone numbers, our own police, our own fire department, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like a neighborhood in Lafayette, it's its own little city, so we just like to make sure we let people know, man, I'm from Carencro, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against Lafayette, but I'm not from Lafayette. My mom and dad are from Lafayette. They started a housing project, you know what I'm saying, FHA, HUD homes, first home owner stuff, and a lot of people from Lafayette was some of the first, like, as far as the history of where I'm from, the back street, a lot of people from the back street, they mama, daddy, or my mom and papa was the first house on the back street, you know what I'm saying? Like, they came from Lafayette, they got part of that, you know what I'm saying, that program that they was trying to do for first homeowners, you know what I'm saying, and they came from either Troom and all. Like, my mama from Macomb, my dad is from Fightingville, you know what I'm saying, they came from that, and then they had us, and we was born and raised in Carencro. So it's like, you know, we always just wanted to rep our own and be proud of our own, you know what I'm saying? That's like anywhere else, you remember, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no different, we just want to rep where we from.
Real
Carencro.
talk. I feel you on that. Now, this is our first official sit down after all these years. I'm happy to be here. But I've never seen nobody ask you this. If they did, I mean, I haven't seen it. But as far as your rap name, Wochee, like, what does it mean? How did you come up with that?
Man, everybody asks me that, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it mean nothing, but if anything, you know, being from Louisiana, we make shortcuts out of everything. And my original, not my original, but you know what I'm saying, one of my first rap names was, you know what I'm saying, The Wild Child.
Why The Wild Child?
I mean, because back then we was young, you know what I'm saying, wild, being crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna just say I was, you know what I'm saying, active at a young age, but like once I started hanging around and started peeping every stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing how people was rocking, like, you know, nigga wanted to rock like that, and nigga started rocking like that, started experiencing with drugs at a young age, and was just always the one, like, with the personality, the funny one, like the juice, and you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know what I'm saying, Wild Child. And then, you know, being from Louisiana, a lot of people, no matter what your name is, they'll say, what's up, woo? 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 So I feel like it was like, you know what I'm saying, Wild Child, I guess, because it started with a W, you know what I'm saying? And people just started saying, woo. Then it was Wochee, the Wild Child. Then I just stopped associating myself with the group I was rapping with, and I was wanted to do the little solo thing. So I just was like, well, I'm going to just duck off with the Wild Child, because that's what they knew me from with that group, NBA and all that. And I was like, well, I'm solo now, so I'm going to just keep the Wochee, you know what I'm saying, instead of Wochee, the Wild Child, and it just stuck with Wochee. Yeah. So it don't really mean nothing. As far as like, it's not a French word, it's not a Spanish word or nothing, you know. It just Wochee, man.
Straight up, man.
It mean me.
Yeah. And I wanted to make sure you explain it, because there's gonna be new people who get on this channel and they gonna be like, man, who is this new guest? Let me figure out about him. You know, now you solidified in the state through my eyes and everybody else's eyes, but people be watching this stuff, so I wanted to make sure they got it. Right. So I got on your campaign years ago to So Fly. That's how I got on your campaign. Now we talking, how many years we talking ago?
Oh man, that's one thing you're gonna know about interviewing me.
Yeah.
I got a selective memory.
Yeah.
So it's like my memory is limited, you know what I'm saying? I know some stuff, I don't know some stuff, but a lot of stuff, like time periods and time frames, I really don't remember, like, you know what I'm saying, like the actual years. So it's like, I remember So Fly, I remember putting it out, but I can't tell you what year it was when I put it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? People got to tell me, oh, that was such and such a year, and I'll be like, oh, all right, or I go on YouTube, type it, and then whatever year it said at the bottom, I go with that. But I don't remember, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't remember what year it was when I dropped it. I just remember the impact it had.
That's why I asked. Like, right. That song was out everywhere. DJ Chill hosted the mixtape. Bay was on the mixtape too.
Right.
What was going on at that time? Like, you came out with this record. I'm pretty sure you had others, but this is the one that was sticking at the time. Like, what was going on?
I had one, I want to say, before that. You know what I'm saying? But that one took off, and I guess it took off because, you know, it was around the time when Auto-Tune was popping, and that was my first time using pitch correction. You heard me? So we tried it out, and the beat was so cool. I ain't even like the beat at first. Shout out to my boy D-Money. D-Money made the beat. I ain't like the beat, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy just kept saying, man, just listen to the beat, listen to the beat. So I finally just kept listening to it, man, and just listening to the different. Because that's one thing about me, before I even started doing the song, man, I listened to a beat for a long time. I ride around and just jam the instrumental for a long time, because like, I rap to the cadence of the beat, like, cause I feel like my voice itself is distinctive and is an instrument. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, I never wanted my shit to clash, cause I always wanted people to hear my punchlines. So if I know a hard snare gonna hit right here, or a hard drum, I'm not gonna see something that I really want people to hear, because even though you're a good engineer, you feel like sometimes you got a cool punchline on a cool snare, like, you know what I'm saying, you either gotta drown the snare, or, you know what I'm saying, if you're not a good engineer that don't know how to mix and master, like, you know, it just be hard for certain punchlines to hit and resonate, because it didn't clash with the instruments. So I would always try to go in them pockets, man, like, and flow in them pockets, you know what I'm saying? So I finally did, was like, yeah, the beat cool. And I think what really made the song more special at the time was because I was saying ting and sharing all that in the song and towels, and like, you know, even though people talk like that on a regular, like, nobody was really recording themselves saying it, you know what I'm saying? So when people heard it, it just took it to a whole nother level. Cause like, man, you hear that boy say ting? But I'm like, man, I say ting every day. Why? You know, when I go in the store and I say, man, let me get that ting right there, you ain't gonna be like, man, you said ting. But if I put it in the song, they was like, you know, like all that bullshit thing. So that's what really I felt made the song, aside of it being so cool, made it really go where it go, because people actually heard somebody saying the way we talk every day on wax, like saying thousand and tall and ting, and you know what I'm saying? And that's what really caused like people sharing them, like, you know,
Yeah.
the way I talk, you know, so.
It's interesting, man, because I'm from the 318. They call us real country. You know, anybody from New Orleans gonna call anything up here country, but y'all, the Cajun culture and how you guys speak, Creole, it's still Creole Cajun.
Right,
you
yeah,
know,
same
you know
stuff, yeah.
It's different, you know what I'm saying? For you to say ting and, you know, like, man, that's I mean, it's cool, it's unique, you know what I'm saying? But before we really was getting off into the interview, you was like, you know, I was rapping. And no, you said you started rapping, but someone didn't believe that you could rap, and you betted someone that you could rap, and they got you a night at Club Big.
Right.
Going to that because I'm pretty. It was earlier stages in your career, you know, and you still was proving yourself as a rapper, even though you had records out.
Right.
Can you talk about that for the people who don't know?
Well, that's when I just got into something else, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, club promoting. Like that wasn't nothing I ever seen myself doing. Just like rapping, I never seen myself doing it. And it just happened to where we was going to this club. My boy Mac Fair, he was the DJ at the new spot, but he was also the owner of Club Big. Shout out to Jay Lee, he was one of the owners of Club Big. But they had came from Club Shea, because when they both was some security guards, they both played football. They was from New Orleans, they played football for UL, but they was working as security at Shakers. And somehow they got the opportunity to go across the street, and they started a club called Club B. Well, Mac is a big hip-hop head, you know what I'm saying? And he a DJ, and he from New Orleans. So I feel like at that time, a lot of people from New Orleans, aside of Cash Money, No Limit, and the local people they was listening to, they was heavily influenced by up north type of music, like, you know what I'm saying, Cameron, them, and, you know what I'm saying, the Clips, and just all them boys that was real lyrical, like, you know what I'm saying, and really rapping like they would say. And he was always a fan of me, but he was just like, man, you can't rap. Like, you could rap, but you can't rap.
He told you that?
I mean, not really, but my brother was like that. My brother used to listen to Common and Talib Kweli them and Mos Def them coming up, like, you know what I'm saying? I never listened to them boys up north like that, you know what I'm saying? So when he said that, I was like, all right, cool, I get where you're going with it, but no, I really could rap, like, and he was like, well, all right, then cool. The bet was $500, and I was like, well, you pick the beat, and we gonna get some judges that nobody knew, like none of your people, none of my people, that way they couldn't be biased with, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So he picked the beat, and when I first heard the beat, I was like, wow, this beat whack. And I was like, man, you know, I don't listen to really no up north. I ain't gonna say up north because they gonna start taking, I'm talking about Shreveport and all that. But I'm talking about like New York and all up there. Like I wasn't no fans of none of their music. So I was like, yeah, I don't really like this beat. But anyway, I did my thing. We came over here, played the song, because I recorded the song over here. Excuse me. Everybody that, you know what I'm saying, listened to the song was like, oh yeah, that ball killed that. So he come to give me my $500 that we originally betted on. I'm like, man, I don't want the $500. He's like, what you want? Y'all just got this new club. Club B, give me a night over there. And it was like, yeah, you serious? I'm like, give me a night over there. I want to get into this, throwing parties, investing my money, blah, blah, blah. They was like, all right, you could have any night but Saturday, because Saturday was going to be their premiere night or whatever. I was like, well, give me Fridays. Boom, you got it. They give me the Fridays. I holler at NG, who owned the studio right here. Because he was doing graphics at the time, and he was shooting all our videos, so he was good with like all the graphic work and all that. And I hollered at my partner from Franklin, Big Mo. Shout out to Big Mo, you know what I'm saying, he won. And we just came out with the, you know what I'm saying, the File of Fridays, man, that Club Bid on Fridays. It was us three. And we put a lot of people on, man, started collabing with a lot of people, man, throwing parties and shit. And it was also a way I looked at it for myself as, well, all right, if I'm the man promoter on Fridays, it's my spot. I pay the DJ every Friday, so it ain't gonna be nothing to just go slide him some stuff. You know what I'm saying? On Fridays, I know I'm gonna get my song played.
Yep.
Nigga, I'm the main promoter. This is my night. I gotta pay you at the end of the night. So at the end of the day, yeah, you got to play Wochee every Friday. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole thing. You know what I'm saying about it? Like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get my shit played every Friday, if not 5 times a night. You know what I'm saying? Because I watched a witness Victim and Eric them do it with Gates. You know what I'm saying? When they had that club Triple E in Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? They had a way to, you know what I'm saying, to funnel the, you know what I'm saying, whatever project that they wanted to push. That's the perfect way. I'm the promoter, this my club, my spot, the DJ. I ain't saying he gotta do what I tell him, but yo man, play that tonight, play that tonight, play that tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it wound up working to my advantage. So I knew I had play. I knew on Friday every day they was gonna play at least me 5 times a night. You hear me? So
Straight up, man.
it wound up working in my advantage, but you know, that's the story about that.
Straight up, straight up.